Alright, so welcome back. In the last episode, I butchered my pets, or not my pets, but I butchered the um, starting animals, the yak and a donkey. And I also lost my male dog, so hopefully that female dog got impregnated before it died, or I'll get a new one from traders or migrants or whatever, so I can get the migrants in without them dying. So what's happening? Um, Last episode we managed to seal ourselves off, so this time around there's no worry about me losing because of things attacking inside or undead raising or anything like that. This time it's going to be, a fairly um, normal fortress, other than the fact that there'll be undead running around outside. This is basically two biomes. One's a terrifying mountain biome over here where stuff will rise and be undead, and it'll also be giant undead at that. So we'll have like giant Wolverines possibly, or we'll have Wolverine men, which we've already had a couple of. Those like W's right on the screen right there. Those are all Wolverine men that I had to kill. Right now we have some parakeets men. They're not actually dead, so that's good, I guess, but not like I'm going to do anything at the moment while things are as they are. This guy right here is in a really bad mood. He's basically been a paramilitary dwarf, and he's miserable. And that's mostly because he got basically attacked by the undead. He's also had to deal with the fact that the undead injured him as well. And several other things, like he's a peasant, so as soon as he got relieved from the military duty, he wasn't too happy about that. As soon as, like, this and that. He's attending meetings and he's throwing tantrums, but for the most part, at least, he hasn't gone berserk or anything, so I'm happy about that. I do need to increase his happiness, but hopefully he'll be fine for now. Hopefully. So this is a butcher shop and a tanner shop I'm building Duro here. And down here we're going to be having like the mason shop. So what we'll be doing this episode is that I have to get the farms going. Food's gonna be an issue. I don't have a river or somewhere that I can reliably get safe water from. So I have to have like a butcher shop and all that, or not butcher shop. But I have to have basically a system to get water later on. But for now, I also have to worry about drinks and such, so I don't dehydrate like that first Let's Play Fortress I did with the adventure mode. I think what I'll do is I'll reserve this this area around here for like trade, and over here we'll make like perhaps just a farm type area. So there's a couple of things to note. Like the last fortress I did, I plan to have like a cave-in type system going. Like basically, any space that's like 100 squares or more will collapse in. It'll be a little different from like the 5x5, because it'll have more workspace to work with. But at the same time, it's like not going to be like huge. Like so, basically, if I had like a 5 by 20, that's like 100 spaces, and that's fine. That won't cave in. But as soon as like I made it to like 105 or something like that, this could possibly cave in and then result in a collapse of my room. But I'll keep like that for now. That's fine, I think. And basically, yeah, these are basically 20 spaces down and 5 wide, which multiplies into 100 squares. The second thing as well would be the fact that rooms. It's a tanner shop. The rooms themselves will be like also how should I put this? How the supports will also factor into things. That's how it's put. And like so let's say we have like this will be like the dining room area. I'll make it like that'd be like say 100 squares, 10 this way, 10 that way. So basically, I want to have like a bigger dining room than that, so I'm gonna make it say 1, 2, and that's now 400 squares. Yeah, it's 400 squares because 100 times 4 equals 400. That's way too big for my mythical haven system, so I have to add supports. So we'll do this. Now, this isn't going to be like enough support. That's going to be like basically good for supporting like this area, but in here there's still probably more than 100 squares. And also, basically the supports will basically prevent like boxes from forming. So now how I calculate it'd be from like this point here to this point. So I'd be like that space by that space equals whatever over 100. That space by that space equals over whatever over 100. So I have to account for that as well. Either I have to like make it so like the spaces themselves are mitigated as much as possible, or like that this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 times 20. That's 80, and then that takes care of that, and then it'll be fine. Do it like here and here, same way, and pretty much that room's stable. I no longer have to worry about cave-ins from like those directions. But then again, I have to worry about this inside area now too, and that's let's see here, this point to this point. So let's see, this is 1, 1, 2, and then it's like 12 by 12. He's 144. Still too big, so I have to like add a few more supports in. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. That'll be like enough support to keep it from falling down if I want. I actually kind of rework this diagram, but the basic gist of it would be there can't be any like 100 by 1. There can't be any boxes that equal 100 squares, and that's the point of it. I'll just reshape this diagram to my liking. Okay, so I may basically turn it into a simplified design. It's basically now what is this? 25 by 25. That comes to like what? 625 squares. But each of like these supports are spaced four spots in, which means that I've got 4 by 25, which always equals 100. So it's completely safe. It's as big as it can be. That's fine as I like it. So that'll be the dining room type area. I'm not going to actually build that right away, but that's just for demonstrative purposes. Back to farms. So these are going to be like my farm areas. I probably don't need them to be this big, but yeah, I don't need to be this big. I'm going to resize these too. But how to resize them? We're going to, let's see here. What we're going to actually do, I think, this. We're going to come down here, and we're basically going to remove this. And this is actually going to be a 3 by 3 path here too, so might as well get that out of the way. This part is going to be 3 by 3 though. Now I can modify this as I like. Well, first I think I should worry about that right there. Maybe for free. And then how much is this? Let's see. 10. So it's like 20 free. So if I go down by right about what's the hang on. Do it the easy way. That's right, yeah. Ah, damn, it's an even number too. Well, screw it. We'll have very wide halls. Um, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So wide halls, and we got to basically just going through here. I can actually widen this out too, I guess. Basically, it's just gonna be like a hallway right here. So yeah, that'll be like the farm area. This could be one more right there. I can make this like the seed area where you put the seeds, and we'll make it like accessible this way. It's right here. I don't know. Have to do something with it. We'll put the farmers workshops here maybe. Seems a little small for it. Let's make it a little bit different then. It'll be right into the figuring room. Now I've got to worry about the space. As big as this. This goes down to here. Oh, perfect. It's only 100 by 100 squares, and that's fine. That'll be just fine. And it'll also have like the farmers workshops. It'll have the cairns, and that'll be fine. Well, let's see here. I want to maybe also include a little area like this. How big is this? 1, 2, and 4. So, yeah, that's big enough. Big enough space for like a little food store pile for the shop. And then right here, maybe put it downstairs and upstairs. And put one right here too. This little area perhaps I could use for levers. That'd make a good area for it, I think. Right in here. And then you know what? Let's just see. This is like where I guess main fighting would take over if I was to build a fortress, perhaps a little teeny fortification. So I'm thinking like a hospital, like really close to the main area. So maybe this is like what, 10? Like that's perfect. That's like really far away from combat, but not too far away from the troops, I guess. So I'll just do that. Designate that with like, you know, somewhere like this. There'll be a big hospital. That'll be the hospital area. How am I doing for time? Okay, so I'm doing okay for time. Over here, we'll probably have perhaps a cooking area, I think. Or maybe we'll make that a letterworking area. One thing, I'll just put this here. That'll be like that. Think about this hospital areas, that's going to be a little big. I can actually do it like this. This. Actually, let's do it like the other way. 1, 2, 3. I think that's the maximum size it can be. So, whoops. Well, whatever. This here is going to be the hospital area. How I do? Almost a square. And this will be where the hospital will eventually be. Right in this area somehow. I'll figure out the rooms in a bit. But for now, let's also worry about the food area. This is where I'll be, I guess, packing the food. Yeah, I'll pack the food in this like little tight little area. Food storage. And this will be like a hallway that goes up here. Put the food in. Have like little doors going all over the place to get in. If this is boring, you might want to skip it. I'm just basically going to be playing out my entire thing right here. I'm just doing it in real time, I guess, for whatever reason. I should be signing this out, but well, I figure I might as well plan, sometimes show what I'm doing, but plan this stuff out. We'll do it like this, maybe, for now. I might build more doors there, but we'll see. And, so let's see here. We're going to build, like, perhaps, some sort of area in here for, making the stills and such. And now let's have a simple type of idea, just like that. So we got the farm area. This is enough space for like, stuff to put stuff. But yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna have like perhaps an area to put the stuff that's harvested right there, maybe for like brewing. Then we could have like some breweries right here. Those would be stills, perhaps. And perhaps here we could have some. That's actually working out really nicely. Basically, we could have a brewery right there, a kitchen right here. And like this. And down here we could have like, the pantry or whatever for the kitchen. Whatever. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, pantry. We'll actually not have it right there. We'll have it right here. And then that's fine, I think. Oops, I'm gonna do this later. There, that looks pretty good. we're actually gonna cut this off too right here. So we got like a little area for food. We got a little area for brewing stuff, kitchen, and then from there it'll all go down to this area. And we'll put like this like here, a little couple doors, get in. This will be like a lever area. This will be eventually be the hospital. Over here I'll put maybe a store area for the hospital. Or I wonder, maybe I should put rooms here. Is there enough room for rooms, I wonder? Not really, because I didn't make it 7 wide. Actually, I could possibly go this way. You know what? Let's make him. Okay, I can't do it right here. Screw it. It'll just be really wide rooms, I guess. So that'd be like the doctor's area for nurses and such. And then we'll have like down here. Like a bedroom, an office, and a whatever for the doctor, chief doctor, medical dwarf. Maybe I should change that around just a little bit. Actually, you know what? This isn't really designated in stone that I have to be like that, so we're actually gonna do it like this. Then make 5 by 5s. Have maybe a little pathway down, or 5 by 5s. I guess this will be the area for the chief medical dwarf. There, bedroom, bedroom area, dining room, and study area for chief medical dwarf, an extra room for whoever. Or maybe I should just change this up a little bit, make it like. And we'll do maybe a bit bigger and like that. Have it so that he's got like a study or whatever. That'll be for chief medical dwarf. Hopefully keep it happy. A few more areas for doctors. Let me go right there. That looks a bit ugly, but well, I could always fix it up just a little bit. Here's what we'll do. We'll make it so like this is like 4 wide maybe. And then that looks probably a bit ugly actually. Same way I've been doing, nothing like that. We'll just do it like this. This will be like the Chief Meckledorf area right here. Actually, I'll design this out first. UI free. 10 by 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here. We'll do it like that. Now I've got rooms. Going down like a hallway type direction. I can make that as big as I need to. And I have like, you know, more going down over here too. And that will be like my rooms for my hospital staff. I probably won't need that many, but oh well. So those are living quarters for this chief medical staff, and then over here, oh well, I'll plan out something for that perhaps. But up here, I was thinking about also including maybe some letterworking right away. So, you know, the tanning doesn't have to go too far away, and basically maybe have it like the letterworks right here. Right next to it, and we'll actually make it so that it's got a little stockpile right here too. Maybe make it like that. And this one doesn't have to be too wide or too wide, so we'll just make it just like a normal one that I usually make. How is this doing? This is 1. This is 20, I think. So 1, 2. It's less than 20, so that's fine for storage. Down here, I guess I can also include like a clothing area. Let's do that, I guess. We'll make it so that the clothing goes somewhere in here. I'll actually have a, you know, separate areas. Let's see here. I need a loom to do stuff, so I'll have to make a separate place for that, I guess. I'll only make a few looms. I'll make that 4 by 4 maybe. So area for looms. I don't really like it that because I don't want to put road right through there. It's just a real road. So you know what? We're gonna make this like the cloth area, or not the cloth area, the finished clothing area. That's where finished clothing goes. This will be where the clothing shops will be. Probably don't want to have it like that exactly. No, I do like it like that. Want to be able to do that, and no, we'll still leave it like that. And then over here we'll have the stuff that gets turned into cloth. Little thing like this. Same thing with like the other one. Oops, did I make that too small? Yeah, I did. So that's 7 by 7. 2, 3, 5, 7. Yep. And then like that. Over here, how big is this? 1, That's 18. 18 by 6, that's 100 divided by 6 actually. 16, so I can't see 16. I'll go like that. Well, that's fine. I don't want it to be too big. And this can be bigger though. 8 times 8 is 64, 9 times 9 is 81. Let's see here. That's actually 10, so let's just make this 10 by 10. Oops. Yeah, it's 10 by 10. And that'll be cloth over here. We'll make the area for maybe the stuff needs to be darned or not darned, but woven into wool and all that. At the looms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so a little bit longer. That's 5 by 10, so I could be longer, but I don't want to have like too much room for wool that needs to be, or whatever needs to be turned into cloth to the loom. Thread. That's what I want. I don't need a lot of room for thread to be turned into cloth and all that, so that'll be fine. That'll be like the clothing area. And just so I don't forget, I'll put little reminders for myself. Cloth. And we'll put letter over here for letter working. Actually, you know what? With the way this game is, I should probably change that around to different letters. And you know how I'm going to do it? Workshops, we're going to look at the clothing shop. It's going to be K. So this will be K instead of C. K. And letter working is what? E. So we got E for letter working, K for that. This is still, so it'll be L. What's kitchen? Kitchen is Z. And then of course down here we'll have like the hospital, food storage, dining, levers. Doesn't mean to do that. So that's, I think, my planning for now. And how am I doing for time again? We're over time, so that'll be it for this episode. Just me planning out what I'm going to do, and hope you enjoyed my thought process. I won't do this again, I don't think.